today's globalized world, education for Nigerian students goes beyond traditional academics. We'll explore the development of critical skills and explore various initiatives that equip them for the future. Nigeria, a nation brimming with youthful energy and a hunger for progress. Education is the cornerstone of that ambition, but is it enough? In today's rapidly evolving world, success demands more than just textbook knowledge. We're embarking on a journey across Nigeria, exploring how the education system is fostering critical skills that empower students to become leaders, innovators, and agents of change. Join us as we delve beyond the classroom, building skills for success in Nigeria.
Looking beyond the classroom, I think that young Nigerians need soft skills.
It's not just about school now. You have to have vocational skill that can help you.
It's critical to be able to actually learn several skills even while one is in school, because the honest truth is you are better prepared for any challenge that comes your way.
Opportunity, they don't give you any opportunity per se, but they give you a little bit of time, right? In your holidays, in your spare time, what do? Your little breaks that you have, don't just sit idle. If you're not doing a course online, you should be learning a soft skill.
We hit the streets to ask Nigerians, what skills do young people need to succeed?
The skill I would think young Nigerians would need to focus on, well, one, tech skill. Two, basically developing yourself, entrepreneurship skill, then learning things about, will I say, fashion. Basically just having vocational skills.
In my own opinion, communication. This is very important because most African students are taught, or children are taught to minimize themselves, are taught to not say so much. Oh, you ask too many questions. Oh, you say too many things. So we subconsciously learn to withdraw, learn to not ask questions. We don't network. So I think one major skill that Nigerian students should be taught, even beyond the classroom, that they will need so much more beyond the classroom, is communication and networking skills.
The skills Nigerian students need to learn are mostly handmade skills like fashion designing, wigging, cosmetology. I feel like it will be able to enhance you outside your educational background, especially after university and you don't really have anything to do. You can actually venture into those skills that you learn to make means for yourself.
We can focus on now is in terms of food, because I think that every human being wants to eat. Like, if you don't eat, you can't survive.
Tailoring, barbing, makeup skills, those are the things that people would always need. Those are like basic things that people need to go about daily. There are weddings everywhere. You can learn makeup skills, you can learn sewing skills. People need to barb their hair, people need to make their hair to feel beautiful and all. So I think those are like basic skills that you can learn if you don't want to do too much. Sewing, barbing, hair making, and makeup skills. Those are like the things that people do like every now and then. I think it's very important for people, students in particular, to acquire other knowledge, because sometimes we know how hard it is to get a job in Nigeria these days. Your soft skills can go a long way when you are job searching.
I learned I play the guitar, I play the keyboard, and I also learned animation, and I also draw. So that's because it's innate, it's something I love, and it's easy for me to just blend. So it depends on what you really love and what you really want to do there. But it's important to learn skills, soft skills, that you can use to deal with the outside world. And definitely, crowds will come and look for you, and customers will come from everywhere around the world to just find you, just like me.
Parents weigh in on the non-academic skills their children need and how schools, parents can contribute to their child's development of these skills outside of the classroom.
Okay, so I know of, I think the only one I can think of the top of my head is the Jobberman soft skills. So I've heard of that before, but I think the schools need to do more. You rarely hear them teaching soft skills, which I think that even the skills they are teaching students will not work. They will not be able to use them without the soft skills. So I think that I know of the Jobberman soft skills, and I know they are in a number of schools too, but I also think that schools need to do better. More schools need to start teaching these skills to help students do better in the workplace.
When I was a student, it was basically about school. We were being taught on what to develop ourselves, like basically in our line, Like for example, I studied botany. So we were mostly taught on how to develop ourselves in that aspect.
Yes, during my time in school, they had a course called vocational studies where you had the opportunity to learn different kind of skills, different kind of handmade skills.
Because most of the schools no computers to train, so at first you have to have what to train with before you can start to talk about what you want to do. So I think government should try and provide more computers for the schools.
Students nowadays, they don't tend to believe in after school, what they would do after school or something. Some just tend to come to school and just let me just go home and rest. Like a friend of mine once said something she doesn't mind when she finishes institution and starts doing period job. Who does that?
I mean, it is a no-brainer that you should be doing something out of your school curriculum to help you. The whole skill thing can be included in curriculum for students. It is something that I think that should be included, because I mean, these things they are survival skills basically for people who do not have jobs. So it wouldn't take anything to actually include them in the curriculum.
We hear from students about the skills they value and how schools can support them beyond academics.
From experience, I think that I would have appreciated if, because most of the memories I have of school are of, the YDX, because I am in the STEMs. So, and most of those things, of course, we used some of them, but they were not real. They were not practical. Okay, so I think that I look forward to a time where we no longer have technical schools, universities, polytechnics. I think there is a way. I look at the Chinese system, and you see them teach their students, their children, technical schools, even in the school system. I don't see a reason why we should separate them.
I would say for the future of Nigeria, I think I would advise you to, just research, because I've been seeing government investing in tech skills, investing in vocational skills, agric, and then without us researching as youths, we wouldn't be able to know that we have this opportunity. So we have to research to get this opportunity.
I think it's good. It looks promising, because since universities are already doing all these vocational courses to allow students learn other handmade skills, I think it's promising for Nigeria.
Follow your desire, follow your heart, follow what you love doing. Also participate in other extracurricular activities, whether you want to join the choir, whether you want to learn a skill, or do something vocational, learn something, because it's always an added advantage.
Nigerian academics will actually go a very, very long way. And with our government, they are giving us a lot of opportunities in order to make people engage in entrepreneurship skills, even while in school or probably after school. That's why they go for NYSC programs. They take them different entrepreneurship skills which can engage them and let them know more.
We leave you with a question. How can you contribute to building skills for success in Nigeria? Perhaps by supporting innovative initiatives, or simply by encouraging the young minds around you. Remember, every action, every conversation has the potential to shape a brighter future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration, as produced by Femi 12.